Hello, this is Joe Pryor, the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma City. We're about to enter September, the end of the third quarter of 2020. What a crazy year this has been. What an unusual year. I've been around the world a long time. I've been here. I've experienced some strange things in my life. Polio in the 1950s, I didn't have it, but the scare of it. It's been the most unusual year I've ever seen. I've seen postings on Facebook that said that this was a movie. I give it a half star out of 5. And that's the way that it's been. But it's been unexpected in other ways. We've become closer to a lot of people. Housing has become more important to us. The real estate market is doing extremely well. The Federal Reserve and the federal government, but really the Federal Reserve has done a great job at this point of keeping things from just falling apart at the seams with quantitative easing. Now, Jerome Powell, it really depends on the election too, and whether he is going to be the head of the Fed next year, mainly because his guidance is to keep interest rates low until the end of 2021 to the tune of about $120 billion per month in buying mortgage-backed securities and treasuries to the tune of going way over probably at least 10, maybe even $11 trillion in a very short period of time. But this stimulus is keeping the economy going, and it's keeping housing going extremely well. Now, we've seen housing sell to owner occupants at unprecedented levels. We've seen investors buy property and seeing fast rentals, high rentals. The rental market is better than I've ever seen it in my 30 years or over 30 years of real estate. But what about next year? And this is the tough part, because it's been a year of uncertainty, but certain things are playing out now, except, of course, the election coming up. But I really think we're going to stay on track with housing. I think there may be some markets that have gotten too heated and they're going to adjust. I'm not expecting necessarily a crash at this point. I expect interest rates to stay low. And so for investors, we're very bullish on next year. Now, number one, we're going to have about 150 duplex opportunities from about 260,000 and 325,000 deluxe new duplexes. We're looking at probably an inventory level on single families potentially of, again, about 150 homes, maybe more. But again, we really have to stay with the law of supply and demand. We can't just get too crazy and just get a ton of things on the market just because you're buying them. And so we have to have these new markets coming up. We have to have the new neighborhoods coming up. We have to do serious evaluations about what the supply and demand is for any particular district, which is what we're doing. But we think 2021 is going to be a great year for investors. We're gearing up for it. We've added people, we've added personnel. We just doubled our buy in terms of what we use in Salesforce CRM, because we know we have to do command and control for you. So as the virtual real estate team, we have geared up tremendously to be able to handle that level of volume and keep service at an outstanding level. Now, artificial intelligence certainly helps that in terms of my normal intelligence and the team's intelligence. We want you to know we're ready for you. We're really looking forward to 2021. We already have opportunities we can offer you now that you can get yourself in on and lock your prices in. We look forward to it. We look forward to talking to you about building wealth with Oklahoma City real estate investments.